Hello! Thank you for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. For this installment, I'm going to use the Tarot Grand Lux by Ciro Marchetti. Is it illustrated or something by? I know there's a website. My brain's going a little slow. usgames.inc. No, usgamesinc.com. There we go. You can see it there. It's on this screen. Feel free to freeze frame. usgamesinc.com. That's what's on this box. That's the tarot, the oracle cards, energy oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. One of my more enjoyable decks, in my opinion. Use it a lot. Where is your... Oh, Sandra, I didn't get your book out, Sandra. I'm so sorry. HayHouse.com. I believe it's on the bottom. There's also HayHouseRadio.com. But HayHouse.com. If you search Sandra Ann Taylor, you'll find it. Are these the websites? Yeah. So here's more information. If you're interested, feel free to freeze frame and check that out if you're interested. I also use dice. I use a 22-sided dice for the major arcana. I substitute 22 for 0 for the Fool. And I use a 14-sided dice for the minor arcana, and I use a 4-sided dice to choose the element to match up with that. They are from here. The ones I currently use are from here. The Dice Shop, I think it says Math Art Fun. Can't read it. Math Art Fun, is that what it says? mathartfun.com, if you want to check that out. Hopefully you can read that if you want to read that. Alright, with that being said, if you'd like a reading from me, shoot me an email. jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. And let's go on to your reading. Hello, Virgo. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. These readings are valid for when you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Virgo? Your card, first card out. Why do I want to put that down here? I don't know, but... Okay. So, there's like this hidden aspect coming in that they want you to know about. Okay, so is it the Tower? Okay. Virgo, not usually a fan of the Tower. Something's been delayed. Changes need to be made. Something's been delayed. Changes need to be made. I guess it needs to rhyme. Something's been delayed. Changes need to be made. You got the King of Cups at the bottom here. So I feel like it's all about a certain person in your life that means a lot to you. Changes need to be made. Success is coming forward too. How is it coming forward is a good question. The situation that you're dealing with has been stuck for quite a long time. I feel like it's been the same for quite a long time, which ironically may not be something that you have had a problem with up till now. Strength and the Knight of Fire, almost upside down. Something is changing. Did you know? I don't know. See, I feel like when it comes out of... I feel like it's one of those things where I kind of knew something wasn't right. I kind of knew something wasn't right, but I didn't challenge it, and I didn't want to. Steady as she goes. But even though it's steady as she goes, something is coming up. Alright, so let's deal with what you don't know about. Because I feel like this is what makes the whole thing make sense. How many cards are here? 4? Okay. The Death card, the Sun card, is it the Six of Cups? The Six of Cups and the Three of Swords. All of this together is telling me whatever it was before, it'll never be the same again. If you're watching this reading, watching it doesn't make it happen. I'm just going to throw that out there. It's either happening or it's not. Watching this is not making this happen. changes have already been happening. Somebody else struggling with this change, and it's been coming for a long time. It's really hard for them to do, but it's for the best, and they need to do this. Whatever's going on here, I feel like it came out all face down. These changes are happening. It is for the better of the situation. It's what needs to happen. It's really hard to go through. Been coming for a long time, and somebody's very upset that they have to make this change, but it's coming. Currently, I think you know what's going on, and you're just trying to work with it. The current energy you're trying to work with, I feel like the world is coming in. There's a big change coming. You're just trying to work with what you currently know. There's more coming in, though. There's more coming in. I don't know how I feel about this just yet. Because whatever the change is, you have success coming for you. I just don't know if I believe it. I keep questioning it. Like, is that how it's going to feel for Virgo? I'm nervous about this. The Devil card coming in. The Devil card came up on the dice. The Devil card's coming forward. Right now, it might feel like things are going to be okay. Right now, it might feel like we can work with this. Maybe it's not ideally what I want, but I can work with it. The thing is, there's hidden information here that you don't know about. I'm nervous about this. I'm really kind of nervous about this. So maybe that's just mirroring the energy you currently have. This is all what you don't know yet. The change is coming. It's for the best. There's a lot going on here, and there is some heartbreak coming out of it. So I don't want to act like that's not there. The next phase, when it comes in, it's going to go a different way than you expect, and it's totally not what you're looking for. The situation is already en route. It's already en route, and I feel like the next phase coming in I don't like. I'm not a Sunshine Rainbows reader, but still. Somebody is holding back, and somebody is afraid to let something go. Somebody's afraid to let the truth be told. It's fear that's making it drag. I don't think it's you. I think it's somebody else that's making it drag. And they're just trying to give you a heads up. This isn't... The way this is playing out, has nothing to do with how you're handling it. But whatever's playing out here, it's like the sooner you see what's really happening, the sooner you can align this to what you need it to be. And I feel like what they're also letting this be known is like, this is not going to be a situation where we can just struggle through it and get along. I don't think... Sooner or later, there's going to be emotional issues that are going to lead to disconnect. They are kind of putting a heads up here. Whatever this is, the Devil card shows up a couple times. And I feel like you're going to be upset about this. This is not going to be something you're going to be okay with. I feel like it's something you're going to try to work with. You're going to try to make work. But I feel like they're saying this isn't a situation for you to struggle with and try to make work. Because sooner or later, this energy is going to come forward, and people see things different ways. I'm going to tell you, the Devil card coming forward is not always a bad thing. Sometimes it's saying that you need to have a moment where you just feel how you feel. And you're going to be mad. And you have every right to be mad, is what I'm getting. There's this energy where you want to get along. And you want to work through it, and you want to find a successful resolution. It may not be realistic. You getting angry and sorting out your feelings and just going like, this isn't right, this isn't fair, and I'm not going to pretend it's going to be right. I'm not going to pretend it's fair. Having that moment and feeling that out, the feelings aren't bad. What you do with it, yes, that could be something else. I'll totally agree with that. What you do with it, where you take it, that's a whole nother story. But acknowledging that that's how you feel will allow you to get to a place where you can heal. We got a rhyme on everything on this one. There's a better understanding. There's a better outcome for you by feeling it and acknowledging that you're angry, and that you shouldn't have to make somebody else feel better about you being angry. You have every right to be angry. this situation could get stronger, the bond could get stronger, or you could end up having to completely walk away from it. It's not determined at this point. The thing is, acknowledging how you feel and going through those feelings will get you to that point where you can actually stabilize it. You may have to walk away. You may have to walk away, or you may have something where it gets stronger. At the very least, I feel like getting stronger with how you feel with the situation and being on point with it will give you a better outcome. It's about you getting what you want. For some reason, I feel like your energy takes a back seat to somebody else's emotions. That's not fair. That's not fair to you. The outcome here, sooner or later, you will come to the spot where it'll be more about your self-loyalty is what I'm getting, and you moving forward where you need to. There's a long road and there's a shorter road. I wouldn't say it was the short road, but a shorter road. So it's kind of like, am I going to walk 5 miles or am I going to walk 50 miles? If you ask me, walking 5 miles, that takes a while. That could take you a couple hours depending on who you are. You know what I'm saying? But if you could do this in 5 miles versus 50 miles, which would you rather walk? It's up to you. Whatever sounds better to you, whatever makes better sense to you. Because you will end up at the same resolution. You will end up in the same place. It doesn't have to drag out. I feel like they're also highlighting like this anger is warranted. It's all about where you take it. Feeling it is one thing. Admitting how you feel and going through it is one thing. What you do with it is totally another. But the sooner you come to that spot where you're like, you know what, no, this isn't okay, and I can't pretend like it is. For some reason, I feel like you're trying to choke down your own feelings. You have to get to that moment where you have to deal with it. This is another, it does seem to be reiterating that to me too. The root chakra, kind of like, I have to get back to square one and feel what I want, and get where I want, and decide what I want. Once you're there, and you will get there, that's where you can start rebuilding to where you want to be, because the tower does show up. The tower does show up, and the tower talks about things falling apart and rebuilding from square one. It's there. I'm definitely not that reader that just tries to make everything all pretty and nice. I hope it doesn't come off like that usually. I just try to say what's really there. Again, if this reading is resonating, you watching this doesn't make it resonate. It's just there. And they're just trying to help you find a way to navigate this more efficiently. It's like, I'd hate to see you have to trek up a hill for 50 miles when you could have just done it in 5. It's one of those things where it's buggy and it's hot and it's dry. Most people aren't going to enjoy that anyway. So it's better that you can do it in 5 than 50, in my opinion. So hopefully this is empowering you in a way where you can get through that walk, through those 5 miles, hopefully, who knows, 6, 8 miles, whatever, and get to that point where you can rebuild where you want to be so life can be what you want it to be. Hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully that helps you out in a positive way. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. Hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.